Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bob here from Bear's Cave. Welcome back to the channel. As always, your humble, scruffy host. Anyway, I was asked the other day why two things. It was twofold. One, why I don't wear a mask. Two, why I won't get the vaccine. Well, I'm going to answer the second part of that question first. And here's the answer to that. Because I firmly believe that the vaccine really has nothing or extremely little to do with the virus correcting it or ending it. And I believe it has a lot to do with re-engineering or altering DNA at the core. A project was being done like this many years ago, and the director of the project was a fellow by the name of Joseph Mengele. You heard me correct. If you've ever seen the movie Boys from Brazil, then you know of Joseph Mengele. Joseph Mengele was a high-ranking Nazi. No other way to put it. He was a biochemical general practitioner. His forte was experimenting on children to produce a perfect double agent or soldier. Over the years, there have been, I'm going to say a few hundred movies about this type of subject. One specifically came out in 1931 by the name of Frankenstein. Now, yes, Frankenstein is just that. It's a story. However, in today's medical science, it isn't. Right this very moment, as I talk about this on this video on my cell phone, a little cheapy, the Chinese, French, and I believe Swiss doctors are actually boasting about having re-energized, rebirthed, if you will, a velociraptor from velociraptor DNA. If this is true, ladies and gentlemen, that's out there. But here's worse. Here's worse. For at least the last 90 years, possibly 100, I'm not real sure, scientists from all over the world have been trying to figure out how to produce a human being that will say and do precisely what it's told to at any given time. No, I'm not kidding. Does this sound far-fetched? Does this sound like a conspiracy theory? Well, no, it's not. It's not a conspiracy. It's not a theory. It's fact. In fact, if you look in the gray web or dark web, you'll see, in fact, that some presumed doctors worldwide, China, the Middle East, France, darkest parts of Europe, have been arrested and thrown in prison or dungeons for practices against nature. You're welcome not to believe it. You're welcome to try to go ahead and prove me wrong. By all means, please do. I would love to be wrong on this, but I'm not. More to the point, this vaccine, I believe, to be part of that study, to be part of that effort. And they're talking about kids as young as 10 years old taking this. Well, if 10-year-olds can't get the virus because they're too young, why give them the vaccine? Anyway, I'm kind of skirting the point. My point was, I was asked why I won't take it. Because I'm already altered enough. I'm pushing 61 years old. I'm 90 pounds overweight. I'm waiting on approval for a new knee. Yeah, I'm altered enough. I don't need to be any more altered. On top of that, my kids call me big and ugly. So, there you have it. Now, as far as the other portion, why won't I wear a mask? Well, I can think of 60 guys, well, 59 guys, not including myself, that gave me and a heck of a lot of other people the right to say no. First and foremost, any mandate from local up to national is unconstitutional. Look at your local area constitution. If they don't have one, then you know that there's an issue. If they do have one, which most charters, most towns, most cities do, or for that matter, counties, you will find that it says something to the effect that no lawmaker shall make a law forcing people to do something they would not do in the normal course of their day. Something of that nature. I know factually that it is in the United States Constitution, and it filters down. Here where I live, this particular county, and to my knowledge, it's the only county in the state that is mandating masks. I have lost 3 doctors. 3. I can't go into the VA medical center here locally, even though I have a medical exemption. They insist I wear a mask. And finally, one of the, not a nurse practitioner, what do they call it? It's like a doctor, only not a doctor. Anyway, asked me why I refused to wear a mask. And I said, because I fought communism. I won't live under it. I won't abide by it under any circumstances. Why? God gave me the right to say no. So, if you have one of these, take it off and throw it away. Why? Because you don't have to wear it. You don't have to say, yes, massa. You don't have to say, yes, mama. You don't have to do that. You're not a robot. You're not a tool. You're not a damn puppet. You're a human being. Act like it. Yes, I'm a little bothered by all this, people. Why? It's stupid. This is the presumed powers that be trying to get away with as much as they humanly can to control you and me. This has been a commentary. God bless, folks.